Aloha, Samantha Fox Olson here, and I want to share with you a fitness tip that will profoundly transform your body and take every single workout to the next level. And this is a tip that's actually become a habit for me, and it's something that has made me become so strong and fills me with so much satisfaction with every single workout. This is a tip that I also implement with my students that I train online, and it's something that I use for the people that I train right here on Kauai as well. And this tip, when you're going to use it, it's when you're in the midst of that exercise, when it's just freaking burning. It's like at that peak when it just starts to get super challenging, your muscles are feeling fatigued, your muscles are burning, or you're starting to breathe fast. And it's typically at that point in the exercise when, check this out and start to look at it in your own practice, that you will tend to back off a little bit. Or worse yet, where you'll just quit altogether. But what if that is the very moment where the exercise, where the transformation truly begins for you? And so it's at that point in the exercise where I want you to implement this mindset tip. And this mindset tip is that instead of pushing away from that burn or that challenge, to play with it, to move into it, to encourage yourself deeply there, to see what you're made of, to see what's on the other side of that, to see how you can make that burn something that's not horrific, but something that's like, oh my God, this feels so good, and this is exactly why I showed up. And this very moment, this feeling is why I showed up for this practice today. Because the truth of the matter is if you didn't get to that point of burn or challenge, the practice, you would leave feeling like, oh, I didn't even really get that good of a workout. So ironically enough, it's a point that we show up to get to, but then when we get to it, we tend to back off there. So my tip for you today is to notice these places in your workouts, and instead of moving away from them, I encourage you to get inside of your mind, to motivate yourself, to turn that feeling of burn into something that you showed up for, something that's enjoyable, something that you really want to see what's in there. And please come on back here and leave me a comment and let me know how this works for you. Now, if this is a tip that's new for you, it could be very, very helpful to have somebody being that voice of encouragement for you until it becomes something that you're used to hearing, something you're used to practicing, that it's easy for you to do there. Okay, so get yourself a coach, get yourself a workout partner, somebody that's really going to help you to infuse this tip, because I promise you, when you do, you're going to become so strong, your muscles are going to be sculpted, you're going to feel so satisfied and happy about your efforts every single time. This is a tip that I use with my students that I train online, and go ahead and private message me if training online is something that you would like to hear more about from me. In the meantime, get yourself busy and have some fun. Sending you lots of love and aloha. Namaste.